I'm hoping if you've made it this far that you've enjoyed Access as much as I do, and will now go on to build bigger, better, and more database applications. Let's just have a little recap of the things that we have gone through, and then a look ahead at things that you might want to explore even further. So what did we cover? Well, quite a lot of things. Database theory, database design, using the wizards, creating tables on our own and designing those tables, using the correct data types provided by Access, sorting and filtering your data not only in tables but also in forms and on reports, the importance of the primary key and then the foreign key in your subtables. We looked at select queries, so extracting information out of your database. We also looked at forms, reports, using Access as a relational database, so the importance of getting the links right between your tables, between your primary keys and your foreign keys, indexing your data to improve and increase the speed of your select queries, importing data from a variety of formats, be that Access, Excel, plain text files. We looked at action queries, so we had the ability to update data in your tables, delete data from your tables, append data into the tables, and then even make new tables out of existing data. We explored subforms, embedded into main forms for filtering your data. Same with subreports, the ability to filter a sub-report by the main report, using menu forms so that you can start to look at application building and then exploring these brand new custom web apps. So you've done quite a bit, but there must be more, surely. There always is. Other things that you could look at, perhaps by moving on to an Access Advanced course or doing some self-development or self-learning, are looking at managing these input masks some more, using them to increase and maintain your data's integrity, looking further at action queries and how they can be used as a backup and restore routine, sub-queries, so that's queries inside queries. Now that sounds interesting, doesn't it? Union queries, joining two lots of data together as one result. Unbound sub-reports, reports that appear inside other reports, but they're not filtered by the report that they appear in. Passing values between forms. That will get you started down the path of application building with Access. Macros, a great big area of Access that we haven't even touched on. So the ability to automate tasks. Building conditional macros, so macros that are fired or triggered by particular actions and triggers. The auto exec macro, very special macro that runs as soon as Access starts. Getting started with Visual Basic for applications, so that's an introduction down the slow route of adding programming to your Access databases. And there's more. Application building, so turning your Access database into an application by adding your own menus, your own toolbars, and making use of the ACCDE format, that's a compiled version of your database, adding in some security, adding in encryption, vitally important in a database system, and then even the ability to use Access as a front end to the tables contained in a SQL Server database. And not to mention extending and building on the ability of the new custom web apps. I'm seriously hoping that you've enjoyed Access and this has whetted your appetite to go away and build databases. If you do happen to have any queries, questions or comments at all that you wish to pass on, feel free to contact me by email using training@nybytes.co.uk. Enjoy.